Hey everybody, it's me, André LaMilza, your favorite host. Don't tell Nicole or Brandon that. This is just between us. I'm pretty sure they're not going to listen to this episode because I put it together and they're not here and they don't get a say in it, so blah, 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 blah. Anyways, this is the Less You Know podcast bonus episode. That means there are bloopers, stuff from abandoned episodes that we weren't able to use, and some of your favorite funny clips from previous episodes. I mean, they might be more of our favorite clips, because honestly, guys, I don't know what you think is your favorite, but I just assume it's also what we think. Anyways, we hope you enjoy it. Have a good time, and as we usually say on the Less You Know podcast, stay cheesy, breezy, beautiful, butter, nut squash girl. I gotta come up with something better. Roll it!
Hello, and welcome to the Less You Know. It's like Blade Runner, but without all the robots and Harrison Fords. I'm Brandon, getting bad at equivalencies, Babcock.
And I'm André LaMilza.
I'm Nicole Let's Go Rodriguez.
And this is the Less You Know. Hey, guys.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
I think this is the least thought out names so far.
Let's Go. Mine's pretty good. I'm fucking Marioing it up right now. I'm all Mario.
Mine. I write down all of the podcast equivalences beforehand, and I opened it up today, and I was like, "This is what I wrote." Oh boy!
Then I'll just say it was the least confidently read intro.
This will be the podcast about workshopping our podcast. There you go. Yeah. Perfect. Very interesting.
Right, from here on out, if it's not funny, we were workshopping.
Yeah, it's good excuse.
Strike that from the record.
Yeah.
Because that's great for entertainment. Just taking it aside every time the entertainment value dips.
Sorry, I got Mario on the brain. Got Mario brain.
Yeah, I got actually a local news. I didn't have one, but then I quickly got one. I'm sure you won't know what it's related to. Couldn't record this podcast. We don't usually do it on a Monday, but my new neighbor has kids, and I run around screaming and crying and crap.
Kill him.
As kids want to do.
Yeah, so I was like, we have to keep postponing this. Like, I'm not going to be able to do it till
Children
later.
have soft skulls, you know? It's all right.
For a while. When they're babies.
Yeah.
That urn just wants a sacrifice.
Yeah.
I think their head hardens over when they're like 7.
Yeah.
But like I was like, oh, it's so close. Like it's getting like darker out. Like the kids are gonna go in because parents don't let their kids stay out past dark. That's when the boogeyman gets them, or any other cryptid. I don't know. Slenderman. The thing.
Yeah, clowns. Big on clowns today.
Lots
of clowns.
The fire.
Lots of spooky clowns.
But yeah, so I was like looking out the window and I was like, all right, like they're going inside. And then the kids came back outside. I was like, no. And then I was like, well, it can't get worse. And then the dad walks out with a fucking acoustic guitar. And I was like, no.
On any other night, that would be magical.
Hey, children, do you mind if I just regale you with this quick acoustic set of my covers of Tom Jones?
Hey, kids, I know my neighbor's about to do a podcast, but let's just stay out here and play our fucking guitar.
That's magical. That's beautiful. Life is
fucking
wonderful.
Bon Jovi the fuck out of here.
Bon Jovi. That's a harsh sentence right there.
Yeah, you've been sentenced to 10 years with Bon Jovi.
10 years, Bon Jovi.
10 years, Bon Jovi.
No, please, give me the electric chair. Anything but that.
No, that's too good for you. And then they just like play a Bon Jovi song. So the guy gets dragged
I was
away.
trying to remember a Bon Jovi song, but all I remember is, wait, halfway there isn't Bon Jovi, is it?
That's a good question. I actually don't know. That's a very good question.
Yeah.
I can't off the top of my head.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm not confident enough in my Jovi knowledge.
Wait, Living on a Prayer is it Bon Jovi? Whatever. We'll just say Living on a Prayer is Bon Jovi.
Tell you.
If it's
Yeah.
not,
Oh,
fact check it. But if it's not, let's...
Every time I go to karaoke, definitely playing that song.
Oh!
Every time I go to karaoke, I have no idea who makes that song.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then like I was like, I think they're gonna go back inside or something, and then all of a sudden I hear a harmonica and a guitar, and I'm like, he's fucking one-man band in this
This
outside.
is so
And I was
good.
like,
Holy shit.
would you please just go inside so I can record this?
Your neighbor is
fucking
great.
podcast?
Yeah, I gotta meet this dude.
I'm sure he's amazing when he's not interfering with my life. Like, I have no problem with them being loud because I'm way louder than them. But I wish my demon urn actually had a demon in it so I could just fucking possess them or something and tell them to leave. I don't know what the ghost is gonna do. Kidnap them?
As ghosts are famously one to do, is
ghosts
kidnap.
I don't know what happened in
love children.
Paranormal.
Casper, he kidnapped the shit out of that kid.
That's true.
I'll tell you that right now.
He's a real creep about it.
He's the ghost from Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Casper's done being friendly, bitch.
That's the
I'm gonna
edgy
drag
reboot.
your wife out of her bed. Wait, no, you grabbed the husband. I'm gonna drag you both out of the bed.
Edgy reboot of Casper, Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, and then it's just gonna abduct the babies. I mean, they're not babies, they're children. Isn't that what happened in Paranormal Activity 3? It, possessed the baby?
Ooh, wow, you've seen more than 0?
I haven't seen any.
I've only seen the first one.
I haven't seen any. That was from the trailer.
Why is Paranormal Activity your favorite film series?
Yeah.
Because I remember when the baby got possessed by the ghost, and then it did a flip, and then it grabbed the dad, got him in a full Nelson,
fucking freak.
threw him out the window, hit him with a frying pan, did the whole 9 yards of the Macaulay Culkin special, which is put up a paint can, get a tarantula, and I don't remember what else he did. Tar with text. The end of the movie.
Okay.
And then he's like, whoa, what's some Paranormal Activity that was?
Looks at the camera, just puts his hands on his head.
Pulled out in his collar like,
Okay, yeah, I finally got a podcast equivalency. It's like a podcast, except we make jokes about stuff we have not listened to or watched.
Yeah.
We
just speculate.
Yeah, those ones where they make really scathing, calculated, good jokes about media. Yeah.
No.
We're not that.
We don't think.
I mean, the name of the podcast is The Less You Know. If we knew a lot, we wouldn't be doing it.
This is our shtick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. Then he went inside, and I was like, thank God.
I hope you went inside.
Then my food finished, and I'm like, well, I can't eat now.
God, I need food. I want food. Podcast over.
I also want to take this time to say that I find The Nightmare Before Christmas to be really offensive.
Oh, for sure. None of you will talk about that.
Is there a vampire in it?
I think there might be.
Oh shit, maybe I'm not offended as much. Honestly, I only watched the first 5 minutes.
Oh, and then you had to turn it off, didn't you?
Yeah, I was always like, oh, I am not made of clay. Maybe I'm being offended at the wrong things in life. I don't know.
That's what got you? That you're made of clay?
I'm not made of clay. I'm offended that they think spooky people can only be portrayed in clay.
Ah. Yeah, I had a similar issue with the Corpse Bride. See, I thought what I'd get there was a nice, scary horror story, and instead I got romantic.
I don't want to watch a rom-com.
No, if I did, I'd turn Friends. See what that Ross and Rachel are up to. Will they? Won't they? I don't know.
Did you realize that Chandler and Phoebe never got much screen time together?
Yeah, what's up with that?
They never went on adventures.
Two of my favorite characters. I would love just an entire season of just them.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna.
Bye, everybody!
Wait, keep it running while we just talk.
Keep it running.
We say weird shit.
Hey, I wish I had made mine Dan Brandon. That's a deep cut.
Wait.
Damn, Brand.
Oh.
Dan Brandon. I guess I still could, and then André would have to do some heavy lifting, but...
Okay. Hey, wait. Okay. Alfred. Alfred, you're hipping with it. What the fuck is that? I've been seeing this around. People have been saying the word "stan" as a word. What is that shit?
Oh, I know that one.
What is it?
I had to look it up because I'm also an old person. It's like stalker and fan put together.
Yeah.
It's stalker.
It's a poor
instead of
man's
instead of your best fan, it's like
stan.
the best stan.
It's like
STAND.
Okay.
Or
No,
STAN.
And
This ain't no JoJo. As much as you wish, this ain't no JoJo.
yeah. Okay. I just needed to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting though, because did it just get coined recently, or is this like one of those things where
It's just that a lot of people been saying it.
because it's funny because this it's like people always like Yo Mama, and they thought it was like mid 2000s or whatever when it was like getting really big, and stuff, and people are like, yeah, this is like a recent thing, and then my dad's like, they've been saying that since like the fucking 70s. What are you talking about?
Right.
That's old as shit.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was earlier this year or the year before. I was working on a feature screenplay, and I was trying to name the building, and I was like trying to figure out, because it was a play on Urban Outfitters, so I was trying to think of like, oh, what's like a hip millennial word that I could like throw in instead of urban, so it could be like whatever Outfitters. And that was the first time I came in contact with the word, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder if Stan has been going on for like years.
A little bit.
Yeah, we just don't know.
It's been a long day.
We are
without you, my Stan.
I'm just glad I can still get things. I'm just afraid of when I don't know. I know some old people who like still use modern slang. You just gotta keep up with it.
I'm gonna be fucking 80 talking about, yo, nurse, please bop that bussy real quick.
And then she's gonna be like, what's a bussy?
In the past, it was because there weren't things like Twitter and Tumblr and stuff.
Yeah.
That also makes me wonder, like, will our Tumblrs and Twitters still be up when we're like 80? Even if the sites get abandoned, will they just be sitting there? And we'll be like,
they'll probably just sit.
I remember my Twitter.
I mean, if they ever shut down.
My last tweet was when I was 45.
Gather around, children. This is a good one. You just read your old tweets.
Like a storybook.
That girl.
But it doesn't make any... It's like hieroglyphics. It's just like, boneless, bone-hurting juice. And the kids are like, what the fuck?
Here's the powder that makes you say yes. And the Elastic Man says yes. That's like one of my
Exactly.
That's one of my favorites.
We're in a weird era of memes where they're all like super out there.
There's a really good one. It's this dog in a house that's on fire, and he says, this is fine.
Here comes that boy. Oh shit, what up?
Here's one of my,
and then your heart stops.
One of my classic favorites that I like to go to is Pablo Picasso, but Pablo Thicasso.
That was a good one.
And then, like, all the emojis are going to be question marks. Because, like, they discontinued question marks. Or not question marks, they discontinued emojis.
Yeah.
It's just like, Dad, can you tell us about the olden times? Yes, I remember when suck was still a thing. With 2 C's. It's like, Dad, it has like 8 C's now. Oh, you youngins. No, give me your blood. Give me your blood for $8,000.
Yeah, and then wait for like Be Humble to be like your version of like you putting a record on.
I mean, hold on, wait a minute. Technically, it's already a vinyl.
Horrifying.
But I mean, it's the idea of it will be to your child will
like
be
it's,
like
what
their
a
concept
classic.
will be like, I got an
golden
MP3
oldie.
of Be Humble.
It's like, boy, I can make Kendrick Lamar pop up in front of me right now with this hieroglyphic.
And then like, Dad, I can just blink and I'm in a concert. Also, Dad, why are you way older?
Let me turn. Yeah, it's super old. Let me turn on the what's it called? Oldies station, and it's just like, sit down, be humble. It's like, oh yes, 100 years ago.
It's like, oh, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be just fine.
Yeah,
It's like
damn it.
Grandpa dabs, and they're just like, Grandpa, are you okay? You having a stroke?
Are you doing your stretches again, Grandpa? Yeah, I'm just dabbing on them haters.
Grandpa, why are you running in place? It's called the Running Man.
It's called.
And then his grandpa, who's still alive,
All right,
like,
but to be-
Supreme Life Support's like, that ain't the Running Man.
I mean, that's basically what we went through now when we do the Running Man. They're like, that's not the Running Man. This is the Running Man. I'm like, ah, shit.
The future kid is just like, does his version of the Running Man, but it's on his hands.
The running hands?
I remember what was on your feet.
At night, I think of you.
You know what I'm really offended about? How come vampires are always being killed in movies?
Right? If it's not a stake through the heart, it's just, well, a werewolf.
Why can't I be like Jim Belushi and have my own sitcom?
Yeah. What about according to Drac? Where's that? ABC?
Or, Spook Improvement. Do do do
Oh,
do
sure.
do 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 do. Ow!
Or how about Last Ghoul Standing? where it kind of just gets a really hard, political right lean, and it'll turn off the younger, more liberal folks, but, those couch dads will love it.
Hey, André, quick question. Okay, this isn't a question. This is, I'm sure you're getting Monster Hunter World next year.
Yes, I have no idea when it comes out, though.
Early 2018, so Q1 is supposedly when it's coming out. There has been no date yet. But I will be joining you on that Monster Hunter train.
Oh yeah. Wait, which one's that? The game and the Game Boy? No, 3DS.
That's
boy?
the PS4 one.
The Game Boy.
Wait, PS4. Okay, the crazy one where it's got like more realistic monsters. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dope.
But no, I'll be able to play with
I
you.
would like to ask a question.
Yes.
I wanted to join you guys' Monster Hunter trip when I got Monster Hunter on the 3DS. But I got scared because I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I got scared by the monster.
Monsters! I said, ooh, the bird got a big old beak. Ooh. I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, which one do you have?
Oh, none.
Wait, did you delete it?
I know.
Was it a cartridge? Yeah.
No, I had the cartridge for it, and then my cousin was playing with it while we were on our cruise, and then he's like, I threw it. I'm like, where? And he's like, into the ocean. I'm like, why did you do that? And he was like, I wanted to play Mario Kart instead. I'm like, then why didn't you put it in your pocket? And he's like, oh. I'm like, oh my God.
I hate
He's like,
children.
Oh, I told a story on this with a group of friends about how my little cousins are the worst because they spilled McDonald's tea on my Nintendo GameCube, and I'm like, why'd you let them in here to do that?
And I'll try not to. Well, that's the thing. My problem with Monster Hunter is I'll outpace people because I'm like, oh, it's Monster Hunter, and I have I'll just not sleep when a Monster Hunter game comes out.
Hit me up, baby. Give me that monster. Give me that hunter.
Absolutely.
Give me that them good creeping up on you monsters.
Uh-huh.
Go to the bathroom. Good.
Did you know Jesus Christ was a vampire?
Oh, I had always thought he was a zombie. The whole rising and all.
Oh shit, you're right. Sorry, it was Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal. It's one of us.
Is he? He's a vampire, yes. That's why he thinks the earth is flat. All vampires think the earth is flat.
We can't see around things.
No, it's our shitty bat vision.
When you hand me a ball, I'm like, thank you for this plate. And then my food falls off of it.
Where was that joke when we were talking about Shaq? It's fucking good.
Yeah. We're working on our improv skills.
Yeah.
Here's my local news. Your boy Alfred almost died.
Ooh,
basically. And not even joking wise, actually almost died. So,
Rip.
a while back, or a few days ago, I had a job interview to go to for a position that may have done with storyboarding or doing animax for stuff.
Whoop.
And my roommate André called me a lift to come pick me up. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just take this lift. I should have known something was up because there was some dents in his car, so I could tell that he was just bumping into people. And I'm like, you know what? I don't mind it at all. So, he greets me, says what's up, and then nothing else. And
Alfred, one real quick second, not to cut you off, but not all dents. Hashtag not all dents.
You're right, dent gate.
Go on,
Dent gate.
Okay. But so we start driving, and the minute we turn around the corner at Andre's house, this dude's drinking this big gulp, and every time he drinks, I guess he just loses vision because we almost hit 15 motherfucking cars. So we're driving down the road, and then we get on the freeway, and I'm like, you're driving like you have 5 stars in GTA 5 because we have almost hit so many cars. You're not turning on your blinker when you're going over into these lanes. You're just cutting in front of people. Everyone's beeping in front of us. He first of all, he dropped me off again. Another thing, at another address too. It wasn't at the location. It was at this weird lab place. And when he was stopping to turn into the driveway, we were on the opposite side of the road where the cars were coming towards us, where we could have got hit. And 3 seconds where a car was coming, he's just like, "Oh, my bad." I'm like, "My bad?" Like, I'm like, I don't want to ride with you ever again. I kind of want to blacklist this person. I want to stay away from them. And that was my almost death report of 2017.
I mean, I'm glad you're alive. Otherwise, we'd have, since Nicole's gone, we'd be 2 people less. I mean, that's my priority, I guess.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I lost my friend. Oh, I lost a close member that was like very close to me. Not that I lost it, but we would be down a podcast member.
Thank God, the podcast would have been shit this week if it
was
weren't
me
for
and Brandon.
And then he's like, "Well, it wouldn't be that bad."
So again, like I said last podcast, this is going to be my last podcast because these two suck.
just 1 week away from retirement, and we lost him to an Uber driver.
It was
Rip.
Lyft. We don't promote Uber.
We don't.
Oh shoot, yeah.
I'll put it.
Uber can.
Hold on, I'm gonna put a sensor sound every time we say Uber. Like just a bleep.
No, I'm all right with
They're gonna
this.
think I'm saying something bad though.
Any time in any of these podcasts, if we say Uber, which right there, you're only gonna hear a bleep.
Why would you?
Hey, so,
but I'm pretty sure.
Even
Not to be controversial, but
I'm pretty sure if they hear that,
I'm gonna take. And I'm gonna go all the way.
Hold on. Okay, but like
That might not work.
well. The funny thing about this is we're gonna bleep the first, so no one's gonna know
they'll
what we're
never know.
bleeping. So it'll be
They'll never
even
know.
better.
it's not gonna make it better. It's gonna make it sound terrible. Like I said some type of slur, but I didn't. And you're gonna make me sound bad.
Okay, we'll say
Is a type of slur.
we'll say one. Wow, there's gonna be a lot of bleeps.
Yeah, sorry.
Yo, I got that lift, and then I put it right in the, and then when I put it in the, it just made it lift everywhere.
Lift will have a flower sound effect behind it.
Fine.
I mean, I don't know what a flower sounds like.
That's a good point. I had heard it in my head. I'm like, ooh, but
It's kind of like
it's
like a flowery scent, but you can't smell through a podcast. Not yet.
like a wind chime, or a baby's breath.
In all realness, I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's good that you're
It's
still
good to
with
be
us.
alive.
For a side. I just wanted to say it one more
Yeah,
time.
no, if it was them dirty,
Stop!
you would have done.
I'm not gonna be a part of this podcast anymore. I'm not gonna be a part of it. I want nothing to do with this anymore. You've crossed the line. No.
All right, let's go to my story.
No.
Stop. Okay.
All right, Andre, what you got for us?
All right. So, save us from what?
Stop! You're gonna bleep it out more.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. It
Make
was
ride sharing good again.
it was a good. It'll be funny.
Again, this is my last podcast. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not about to.
You said it like the last episode or something. You're still here.
No, I'm mean at this time.
Okay.
Oh, if you really want 3D entertainment for the whole family that has vampires, may I recommend Hotel Transylvania? There's some good human racism in that one.
Finally. But wait, no, they crossbreed.
They unfortunately do.
But then they convince in the second one, spooklers.
Yes.
For anybody who wants to skip past this part, go to timestamp 5 hours. Because this podcast is going on pretty long.
Yeah, you better buckle up. We're gonna continue to talk about
You
Hotel
better
Transylvania.
believe it. You better believe it. But at the end of the second movie, they have an old-fashioned Dracula grandfather, and they convince him to embrace the half-breed child.
Which is where that movie should have ended. Where he
Yes.
stood up to his evil son and slain him on the spot for even
Bit
suggesting
his
it.
head right off and
Clear off.
children blood.
The best kind.
Younger. I am not going to go there.
That
way
might
you
be
said
for
it
the
was-
best.
The way you said it was fine.
Can I do a drum roll?
Yeah, please give us your best drum roll.
No, you never get to do a
I
drum
get to
roll
do a
again.
drum roll.
You never
He
get
gets
to
to
do a
do it.
drum roll again.
Oh,
That is not. I just said you can't do a drum roll. Shut
there
your
it is.
mouth.
Hold on.
That's clapping.
2 drum rolls.
That's just fast clapping.
One more.
I swear to God.
One more. One more.
Yeah.
One more. Get her done, get her done, get her done, get her done.
That one.
That's not-
That works for me actually.
All right.
Oh.
It turns out, man eats a Black Widow spider to get a job.
Bing,
was
bing, bing,
actually the real
bing.
article.
What?
Okay, hold on.
That's
Hey, dummies.
stupid.
Get dunked on, fool.
Whatever.
Tell me, how does this fucker get a job tasting spiders? Was I right about a poison tasting person?
It was more of he was auditioning live for Fox 26.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that it was mostly just because it's like, it says of course, in California, Fox 26 sent a crew out to Hobbs Grove's annual Halloween ghoul hiring event. Daniel Roberts showed off his special skill of playing with the Black Widow spiders and eating them.
I mean, if that's a special skill, I can go fucking outside and go play with the fucking black
Which he
widow spider.
basically did so he could try to get a job on Fox 26.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping when you were saying like Fox was involved that he was like auditioning to be the Fear in Fear Factor. He's like, today I like to read for fear, and then he just eats a spider.
So he was just like, "This is gonna get me the job. I'm gonna eat this black widow."
I think
and
he
then they're
was
gonna
just-
be like, "This guy has to be the weatherman."
He's got to tell me when hurricanes are coming.
Like I knew when I saw him eat that spider, weatherman.
Can you just imagine someone going up on TV and just being like, all right, we're going to have some at least 96 degree weather. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I just had to swallow that Black Widow and Tarantula real quick. But we're going to have cloudy days on Wednesday. Now,
They're gonna be very disappointed when he doesn't do it because now people think that's what he's for. So what's he's doing the weather?
He did
Someone's gonna call. No, but I mean he has to commit to it. So when he gets hired and he's a weatherman, he's gonna get a call and going like, "Why isn't this man eating spiders anymore? I thought that's why he got hired. I want to see him eat a brown recluse."
Just someone from the back just being like, "Eat a spider! Do it!"
Like, I want him to see him eat more than one. So he grabs like a handful and he's just like chewing on them. He's like, "It's funny."
to remind me why I eat this daddy long legs.
Long leg. It only has one long leg.
What a terrible bit to have, though, like stapled to your name.
Let me tell you why you guys got dummy dumb.
Spiders.
Why?
Because I threw the truth in about the J-pop figure, but it was also a lie.
So then me and Brandon are.
So
hey,
listen,
wait.
let me
I mean,
finish.
Brandon are
Let
partially
me-
right.
Let me
You
finish.
mean you?
No.
God.
No, you're wrong in both scenarios. Blame the patriarchy.
There is a figure of a Japanese icon. I do not know her name, but the icon, like the figure, is her wearing a lot of pink in a dress, and it was being sold for $4,000, which was the example that I used in the dummy dunk.
Okay, but me and Nicole are a little right because there was a very expensive figure sold.
Right, little right or no, you still are the donkeys.
I'm fine with being a donkey. I just want to have the meaningless reward of having like a quarter of being right.
You can have that little olive on top of the get dunked, dumb shit sandwich you just eating up. Commissioner Daddy Dunk out. I'm his hype man.
Fine.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Thank you. And if I were to add a bit, it would have been like, today's high of 86, so perfect day to eat some spiders. Next day, yep, high of 93 today. Still pretty, kind of hot, I guess. Perfect weather for eating spiders.
One day he's out in the field. And he's like, "I found this one in the tree. Oh boy, I don't even know what it is. I looks like a tarantula. I don't know how I'm gonna fit this one in my
I
mouth."
feel like He'd be the happiest in the winter when like and he's like, no spiders today since it's snowing and all the insects are dead.
Then he comes back inside and he's like, and they have a bowl full of spiders.
They have a bowl full.
He's like,
So there's like one of those guys who's just like with the animal pets, like when he comes on, he's like, and this one's an exotic one from the Congo, and it's got like 20 different types of poison in its ass.
And then John Spider Eater just starts like raising up, just looking at the spider. Wait, who are you? No. What are you doing? Put that spider down.
Hey, his name's John Spider Eater, right?
John Spider Eater, yep.
Yeah, it makes sense because we had Ash Woodworth. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Woodworth.
Daniel Roberts does not deserve this disrespect that you guys are getting him calling him John Spider Eater.
John Spider Eater is an American hero. I'll have you hold your tongue, good sir.
As we lift our right hand to our heart in memory of John Spider Eater and his death, that's gonna be it for today.
He died doing what he loved, eating spiders. Oh, he got a triple purple heart for his bravery in the get it away war of 2017.
And in memory, he would want us to end the podcast. So
he would. I'm Brandon, triple purple heart Babcock.
I'm André. You got a friend in me, LaMilza.
I'm Nicole.
And I'm Alfred, this bitch stinky yeet Coleman. We'd like to give thanks to Josh Tomar for our intro. You can find him at Tomamoto on Twitter. He's an amazing voice actor. You can go check him out. We would also like to thank Macross8299 for letting us use their song 8299 AM and Agashima Island. You can also check out these songs on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and other sites. Follow them at Macross8299 on Twitter for more info.
Drum roll.
Stop doing drum rolls! You suck at them! You're so bad! How hard is it to just go? How hard?
Ricky Giggy Googie.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye!